So with Archie versus the Army of Darkness coming out in a few months, I think, is it next month? I don't know, but Dynamite and Archie comics are really really pimping this out. So I am going to basically do a video talking about some Archie crossovers I have really wanted to see. And it's kind of funny because, again, like I said in the video, I'm not a big Archie guy. I am in no way, shape, or form like, oh man, Archie, I can't wait to read the next chapter. I can't wait to read the next Archie comic while I'm in line in Publix, right? Like it's just not there. It's in no way, shape, or form. It's in no way, shape, or form like been a thing. But I will say why, and you're probably wondering, well, if that's the case, why do you enjoy Archie so much, Multi? Like, what is the point of enjoying these Archie crossovers if you don't even like Archie comics or read them enough? Well, that's because I feel like the Archie crossovers have been imaginative. That's the word I was looking for. And they've been going back all the way to Archie Meets the Punisher, which I really do think is the first. And then we had like them meet the the 80s cartoon Ninja Turtles when they were under Archie Comics. That actually happened. There's also like, of course, you've had Archie crossover with like Predator, Batman 66, Harley and Ivy, written by Paul Dini. Then you had like them meet in another Dynamite crossover, Red Sonja and Vampirella. And need I mention Archie versus Sharknado? Archie versus Sharknado, guys. How terrific is that? How terrific is that? And you see what I'm saying is that there's things like that really do that basically just do enough. But there are a lot of Archie, and I feel like Archie as itself is a very malleable property. So I'm going to talk about some crossovers I would really like to see in Archie in one point or another. And I really do hope we get them. I really do hope we get those, because there are some really solid ones. I think these are some really solid ideas. Anyway, so let's get started with the video. Starting off, the one I've wanted from the get-go, the Archie crossover that I have absolutely wanted more than anything else, Mars Attacks Archie, because it works on so many levels. I've been begging, like, I wanted IDW and Archie to do this, and then now that they're under Dynamite, hopefully they can get that together. Mars Attacks Archie is quite literally one of the best ideas ever. Like, the Mars Attacks aesthetic fits so well with the Archie's 50 Americana kind of feel, because they're very polar opposites also when you think about it. Archie is like a version of the 1950s, 60s era that is like a very cartoony Americana kind of version of it. And then you have Mars Attacks, where in Mars Attacks, it takes that and just makes it a gore-filled mess. So you really if you put Mars Attacks and Archie together, I really do feel like you have something special here. I genuinely feel like there is something real special that you can do with this property. Among other things, I also feel like this comic. I feel like this comic would also be a just absolute bloodfest, and like we've seen before, we have seen like just absolute bizarre bloody stories from Archie in these crossovers. And hell, we've had them with Archie comics, like Afterlife with Archie and the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. So Mars Attacks Archie was also kind of the impetus behind this video. It really was like kind of the impetus behind all this. Anyway, so what was I gonna say? What else? What was the other one I wanted to do? What was the other Archie crossover I wanted to see? The other one I think would be really cool, and just of how much fun you could have with it, is Godzilla versus Archie. or Godzilla attacks Archie or something like that. Like having Godzilla's been having a like renaissance in crossovers as of late. So to have him like attack Riverdale, that would be a lot of fun. Just to have Godzilla just kind of trouncing around, destroying Riverdale, and the rest, and everyone else just has to run from him. Hell, I would even be fine with the idea of like for this specific crossover, because I think it could work even more, is if you did the Hanna-Barbera version of Godzilla, like you did the Hanna-Barbera cartoon. And because they've done that before. IDW did that before with Star Trek versus Transformers, where they used the Star Trek animated series and the 1980s cartoon, or a version of it. So I think it'd be really cool, and they've really clearly teased in a lot of like cover art in IDW and the Godzilla Marvel books of Hanna-Barbera Godzilla. So I'm just like, just pull the trigger, guys. Just full on pull the trigger with this series. I really do think like it could be something really cool. I really do think it could be a really solid I think it could be a really solid story. So Godzilla attacks Archie, and the last one, because it's only really 3. The last one is Power Rangers Archie. That one I think would be so much fun. Like have it be that the Rangers get captured by Rita, and in order to keep the power coins from being taken by Rita, Zordon sends them away and drops them. He tells Alpha, like, Alpha, we need to find another group of teenagers with attitude. And Alpha's just looking around, and he finds Riverdale and just gives them the power coins, and we get the Riverdale Rangers. Like, just having the idea of Betty and Veronica as the pink and yellow Ranger, as well as like you have Jughead as the Blue Ranger. You have, of course, Archie as the Red Ranger. Maybe Kevin Keller as the Black Ranger. Yeah, it just kind of just the idea alone of having the Riverdale characters being Archie being Power Rangers is enough fun to have right itself. Am I right? Anyway, so there you go, guys. That's pretty much it. Like, those are the 3 Archie crossovers: Mars Attacks, Godzilla, Power Rangers. But you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think would be really solid Archie? To all the Archie fans out there, what are some Archie crossovers that you would like to see? There's really nothing off the wall, if I'm being honest. There's nothing really off the wall in terms of like crossovers or something like that. Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.